Hello beautiful people, and welcome to another video with your girl Shyvonne. Thank you so much for joining me for another get it all done cleaning, motivational, and also decorating video. There's so much going on in this video, but I'm excited to have you here, and I'm very, very thankful for you all. If you are a lifetime loyal, welcome back. You know I love y'all to the moon and back, and I just truly appreciate you. And if you are new to the channel, I really hope you will consider subscribing. I do a lot of cleaning, decorating, room makeovers, lifestyle, just a little bit of everything in here. And I really hope you'll become a part of the family. We are on the road to 100K, and we're just going to keep pressing on after that. So I have so many things to do in our home, and I'm just enjoying the process. I really am. I'm enjoying it. Today I'm starting in the kitchen. Was just making a quick meal for the family. So I'm cooking them up some sausages. And while I am doing that, I'm running back and forth into the dining room, finishing up the laundry. As you know, or you may not know, I did go to the laundromat 2 Sundays in a row. And I was able to get caught up on all of the laundry throughout the entire house. And it just felt so, so good. So when we first bought the house, the washer and dryer hookup, something was wrong with it. So we couldn't wash down in the basement for a while. Finally had a plumber come and fix it, but the washer still leaks. So we can still wash clothes, but it still isn't fixed all the way. So the laundry was getting backed up. It was just getting backed up. I felt like I could never get caught up with it. So of course, on top of that, I was sick from the surgery. So I did have Ayana doing some laundry and things like that, but we could just never get caught up. So I ended up going to the laundromat, like I said, 2 Sundays in a row, got all caught up. This was after the second Sunday, and I'm just finishing up these clothes, getting them organized. It also gave me a chance to go through the clothing and get rid of clothing that could be donated or that we no longer needed, you know, things that were torn or ripped or really stained. It gave me a really good chance to go through the clothing. The twins had a lot of clothing that was in like a 6, I think like a 6X or a size 6 clothing, and now they can still wear some of their 7-8 clothing, and now they're really in a 10-12. So gave me a really good chance to get rid of a lot of that. So I'm very thankful. But like I said, I'm just making some sausage. I'm also making some rice that I'm going to put the sausage into. And I'm making some broccoli. And the kids really liked it. It was a quick, simple meal. Now the sausage, I left it on a little too long. This is why. yeah, your girl shouldn't have been multitasking in that moment. I did leave the sausage on a little too long, but again, I put it in with the rice, so it turned out fine. The meal was great. The kids loved it. No problems at all whatsoever. What I'm also going to do in the video, guys, I'm going to answer some of your questions because I just really enjoy answering the questions. I'm going to try and find the ones that are not as raunchy, I guess. I don't know what to call it. But I'm going to try and find some really good ones that you left. And yeah, so I'm excited. I like answering the questions. So let's get into it. Let's get into it.
Lost in the drought of nightfall, running in search of the remedy, trying to find her place, and it all focused only on the negative.
So the first question is about Tanika, and she actually had 3 questions. So we'll go through them. It says, "Hey Shyvonne, have a couple of questions. What is the most rewarding thing about raising your kids?" And I would say watching them blossom and become their own individual person is just so amazing to me. It really is. My oldest daughter, she has always had a love for taking care of older people. So right now she's a CNA, but she is going to school to become a nurse this fall. So I'm very excited to see her blossom and grow into that. And no, she did not go to college out of high school, right out of high school. And I was okay with that because she wasn't ready. She wasn't ready. It took her some time to she always talked about becoming a nurse, but it took her some time to kind of find herself and really decide that that's what she wanted to do. So I'm okay with that. Watching her grow and blossom is just beautiful. And then Ayana loves animals, but she also has a love for politics and black people and our rights and Black Lives Matter and all of that. She's very, very knowledgeable when it comes to that. And I love seeing her just grow in that. And I'm so excited that she's going to an HBCU. I think that is the best thing for her. I'm just super, super excited to see her grow into this woman, this young woman. And then we have little Chris, and little Chris he's such a sweet boy, and he's really shy. But in school, ever since he was little, he has always been, oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, people gravitate towards him. So the teachers, since he has been little, teachers always say that he is super funny, super personable. The kids love him. He's always been popular, but he's still a little shy, if that makes sense. He loves sports, loves sports, but he has always talked about the Army or the Navy or things like that. So right now he's really interested in becoming a Navy SEAL. And then we have London, who loves ballet. We know that. But she also has a love for acting. And she is not sure she wants to fully do ballet when she becomes an adult. And so she has been telling me she wants to try out different things, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. And she's just, London, we call her Wednesday Addams because she's a loner. She likes to be by herself, but I don't know. She just loves her family too, but she's really a loner. London is really a loner. And then we have Miss Cadence, and Cadence is my electronic girl. She is so smart. She knows how to edit, and she knows all things electronics, and she is just super smart when it comes to that. And then Kinsley is, oh my gosh, she's the center of attention. She is very, very popular in school, very popular, and all the kids love her. All the kids want to play with her. They call her on her iPad. She is just very, very intelligent. She is, the light of the room. She doesn't even have to try, but she just makes herself known. She gets noticed. And just watching them become who they are. They all have a love for God. They love going to church. They love participating in church. Beautiful people, I gotta show you this. So this drawer right here, completely full, right? I need to get it together. I'm about to get it together. But wait, open that one up, babe. I totally forgot about this drawer. I haven't even used it. So I've been stuffing all of my cleaning, dry towels, and rags in there, and I got a whole drawer. So I'm about to clean. Well, I cleaned it out. What, baby? In a minute, sweetie.
Birds fly south for the winter, but you ran to the west side. And though much was stolen, much still abides. And I know you don't wanna burn bridges, but as time moves on, you slipping away from me. But did the ocean breathe?
The next question that Tanika had is, what is your self-care routine? And I really don't have a self-care routine. I really don't. I need to get one, put one together. I really don't have one, to be honest with you. I really don't. But I'm going to work on that. I know I've had people ask me that before, and I don't know. Like some days I'll just say, you know what? I'm going to just relax in the bed all day long, kind of watch Amazon Prime or Netflix, or, you know, order some food for the kids and just kind of relax. But I really don't have a self-care routine. Do you plan on keeping the cabinets in the kitchen in its natural wood state, or do you plan on painting them white to blend in with your modern decor style? And I do plan on painting them. I'm not necessarily sure if they'll be white, but I am planning on painting the cabinets. The trim in the kitchen, all of the wood will be painted. I just prefer that. And like you said, with my modern decor style, I just absolutely prefer it. The wood is beautiful. It's really beautiful. It's just not my style.
On the run from yourself.
So beautiful people, when we first moved in, I didn't notice that this cabinet had a shelf at the bottom. I was actually trying to measure it, and I was going to go get a shelf from, not a shelf, but a piece of wood from Home Depot or Lowe's. And you know, you just start putting stuff away and everything. I think I had Ayana unpack the kitchen for me because, of course, 2 days after we moved in, your girl had surgery. But there was a shelf at the bottom. I just had to buy the little, I don't know what they're called, little hook things that you put in the pegs. That's what they're called, the little pegs. So I had bought some for my other shelves, and I was like, oh my gosh, there's a shelf down here. I can organize this, because you saw how crazy it was. And the majority of it was bags that I just had to get rid of. So when I go to the grocery store and different things like that, you know, you collect the bags. We collect our bags. But I needed to just get rid of a few things in there. So I put the pegs in. I was able to lift the shelf, and then I was able to organize that. So it felt so good. I was able to keep things that I needed. And on the top of the shelf is stuff that I use for, like, if we're having a party, kind of like, you know, decorating, designing, or whatever. So I organized it to the best of my ability, and I really like it. It's nice and clean, organized, but I was so glad that there was a shelf in there already. So moving along to the next question, we have Adrienne, and she said, I love how patient you are with your children. What advice can you give on staying calm and not blowing your top when you're at your wit's end with your kids? And the advice I would give is that you have to remember that they're kids. You have to tell yourself that they are kids, that to me, they really don't mean any harm. They, you know, like Kinsley. Kinsley is always with me. If I'm upstairs, she's upstairs. If I'm downstairs, she's downstairs. She wants to know who I'm talking to. She wants to know where I'm going. If I go out, let's say I run some errands and I leave her here with Ayana, she literally will call me at least 10 times. And again, you just have to remember, you have to stay calm. You have to breathe. And they are kids. They love us. They really don't mean any harm. And if you need to, it's okay to send them to their room for some quiet time. It's okay to take a moment for yourself. I've talked to my mother-in-law, my mom, my sister. I'm like, I love my kids to death, don't get me wrong, but I need breaks too. So to my mother-in-law, can you please find some time in your calendar to let them come over for a day or two? I need a break. And also to my mom says she'll keep them for a weekend. You know, I'll drop them off on Friday, pick them up on Sunday. I need a break. It's okay to get a break. It really is. Actually, this weekend, all of Ayana's friends are turning 18. So they've been having little hotel parties, which I think is so cute. So Ayana went to her friend's party. London went over her friend's house. Little Chris is so into that game. I have to get him away from that game. But he confines himself to the bedroom. And I've been with the twins, of course, all weekend. I ended up taking them. My sister had a birthday, and we went over there and spent the day with her. But yeah, it's just okay to get a break. It really is. And then she said, I've decided to have weight loss surgery. What's the downside of your surgery experience? So the downside, there's a couple. The first one I would say is that everybody's body is different. You cannot beat yourself up if you do not heal and progress as quickly as someone else. Also, I totally miss eating. I miss eating. You know, you can only eat a little bit, but I miss eating. I haven't really. We went out to Eaton Park. So disappointing, guys, because I got fish, but I could only eat a little bit of it. I miss eating. I can't explain that any better. Also, it's just, the surgery is just, it was really hard on my body. It took a minute for me to feel better. And that's okay. So that's the downside. Now I'm starting to feel much better. Again, I'm working out and different things like that. But I miss eating. But I also love the changes that are happening with my body. So it's a give and take. I'm okay with missing the food. I'm okay with that. So yeah, I'm so excited for you. If you're excited, Adrian, about the surgery, I'm excited. I wish I would have done it much sooner. Really, I really wish I would have done it a good 15 years ago.
I've been running around in circles for so long. I never really understood what I did wrong. I'm trying hard to find a place where I belong. I lived an empty life, but had to carry on. I guess I really was giving up on love, and I tried to block those feelings off. Said I do in the middle of then it all came back when I thought that everything was lost.
The next question is by MLPS11, and it says, I know you dislike basements, but do you plan on renovating yours? Looking good. We're rooting for you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I don't know. The basement actually has a pretty decent size ceiling wise, height wise. People can walk down there and not have to duck, which is nice. The basement is a decent size, but I don't feel like it needs to be renovated. I really don't. It would be nice to get maybe get some waterproof walls and different things like that. But for me, I would love to just see it more organized and I don't know. It would be nice to have it renovated to a certain extent, but not somewhere where we can go down there and sit and kind of, be like a true renovated basement. I don't see that. To me, it's not big enough for that at all. It would be nice to have like a dedicated washer and dryer area where it's all nice, and I might be able to decorate it a little bit. And then also have a space where, like I said, all of my home decor is organized, and also I have shelving for like my different projects, like my tools and my paint and different things like that. But I don't see it being a true renovated space, if that makes sense. Diane said, how's your weight loss journey and what do you find most difficult? I just answered that, but she also said, and how has stress affected your weight loss journey? Stress really hasn't affected it too much, to be honest with you, because again, you can only eat what you can eat. And if you make good choices, I feel like you're still going to lose weight. One of the hardest things for me with the weight loss, or with the surgery, is that I found it very hard to get 64 ounces of water in. Very, very hard. The protein I can do, because I can eat a grilled piece of chicken. I love eggs and bacon. I can find things to get my protein in, but drinking the water is very hard. And I find that not getting all my water in slows down the weight loss. I know that's a big thing. So that's what I'm really focused on, is getting my water intake in. Even working out, like truly when I get there, I enjoy working out. Working out, I put on my music, I zone out. I'm okay with that. But that water, when you don't get your water in, you're not, to me, you're just not losing the weight.
I just saw her standing there, made my feelings come to life again. Now I wake up every morning next to her. I gotta pinch myself to prove that she's my girl. Now there's no place I'd rather be here in this world, 'cause I have no doubt, and I know she is the one. I guess it really was giving up on love, and I tried to block those feelings off. What did I do? In the middle of the set, then it all came back, when I thought that everything was lost. On a cold November night, I met my Mrs. Right. My feelings come to life again. My feelings come to life. I didn't care, I just saw her standing there, made my feelings come to life again. She's my Mrs. Right, my one and only one. My one, need one and only one. My one, need one and only one.
So as I'm cleaning, I am starting to decorate for Easter, and this is my Easter decor that I got that I had in the basement, basically. So after the pandemic, well, we're still really in it, but when things started to open up, Ross had all of their Easter stuff on sale for 99 cents. So I did go and rack up on a lot of Easter bunnies and things like that. So I had a lot of that. So now I'm just putting some things out. I did not use all of my Easter decor, and you'll see that at the end. I'll show you all of it. It felt really good, not to put out too much, but just, I felt like I put out just enough. I really do. But you tell me in the end how you like it. I just tried to keep it simple, but also it's just fun for the kids to see stuff like that out and decorated. So Journey asked, she said, or I hope it's a she, I'm sorry, he or she. I'm so proud of you for putting yourself out here like this. I can't help but wonder how you are dealing with the pending divorce. 5 kids in a house is a huge responsibility. Also, are you open to meeting someone to date and fill the void? So to answer your question, I'm dealing with it okay. I'm doing pretty good, to be honest with you. I'm not upset. I think about it and all of that, but I literally have not spoken to Chris since January the 2nd. I have not spoken to him since January the 2nd. He has texted a couple times, and I did text him back once or twice to give him the information that he was looking for. And I'm okay. I'm okay. The kids and him text and stuff all the time, so it's perfectly fine. It is a huge responsibility with 5 kids in a house, but I feel like I'm doing a really good job with it. The bills are being paid. I pay my bills in full all the time because I just, I feel like that's what needs to be done. And I try to pay a little bit extra every month on the mortgage. And the kids, I feel like the kids are still doing well. To me, they're thriving. I let them know that they can see their dad whenever they want. He can see them whenever he wants. You know, I'm not trying to be a hindrance in their relationship at all. You know, do whatever y'all want to do to continue y'all relationship, y'all bond. I'm okay with that. But thank you so very much. I'm trying my best. I feel like everything it's going okay. I am definitely open to meeting someone. I don't want to say to fill a void, because I just don't like that term per se. I'm open to finding someone that is right for me eventually. Eventually. And like I said before, I love love. I think love is a beautiful thing. I think having a partner is a beautiful thing. And eventually the right person will find me. I'll find that person in time. And we'll go from there.
Never thought it would be so hard. I grew up without a scar, just living my life with no big worries. And I've always known what I want, just didn't know what came along. Finding myself a much less happy. Back in the days I used to dream about one day a life so amazing, not everyone judging me. Don't wanna care about them, though it hurts so bad. I wanna stay wide open, 'cause if I shut down, it just gives them right. I wanna stay wide open.
Lisa had a really good question too. All the questions are good. But Lisa said, "Hey Shyvonne, hope all is well with you and the kids. My first question is, do you plan to make a separate garage for your car in the future? And my second question is, what plans do you have for your backyard area, like at the old house?" Oh, she had a couple questions. So let me just start with the first question. Do I plan to make a separate garage? I would love to make a separate garage for my vehicle. I actually plan on getting another vehicle and keeping my truck, so I'll have two. Chris and Ayana are about to eventually start driving. They're really interested in it. I actually called the driving school to get pricing and everything, because I want to pay for them to go to driving school. So that's something that I'm trying to do this summer for them. The second question, the backyard plans. So I do have plans, but it changes all the time. So I do want to put a fence up around the yard. I want to put a trampoline in there. I want to have a nice area for us to eat and kind of relax out there. So I do have some plans. The yard isn't the biggest, but I do have plans for it. The third question is, will you put up a trampoline? Oh, wow. I didn't see that. Will you put up a trampoline or swing set or a slide, etc. for your kids? Yes. I definitely want to put a trampoline for the kids. And I thought about putting like an above ground pool. We'll see. I can't do all three. The yard just isn't big enough for all three. So it's either going to be a trampoline, which I think we'll get more use out of, or an above ground pool. If I asked the kids, though, they would definitely say an above ground pool. We are a water family over here. We love, love, love the pool. But I don't know. There is a public pool near us. They didn't open it last year. I think the past 2 years due to the pandemic, but they may open it again, and it's one that we really love. So we'll see. And then she said, thank you for the Q&A session. Love, love, love your channel. I love to see your new creations of interior design. Shyvonne, I think that could be a career for you. You're great at it. Much love from Birmingham. And you know what, Lisa? I'm really, really looking into the interior design and also the staging. So, because I love it. It brings me so much joy. And I really am looking into how to get this started. I'm ready. So look out for that. I'll keep you informed more, but I truly love it.
I want today. I'm gonna lock my door and stay inside or wait until I'm safe again. I have nothing more to put on. I'm defeated and withdrawn, just trying to understand where it went wrong. Always believe that nothing good in life is free, but it's overwhelming how people can hate on me. Don't wanna care about them, though it hurts so bad. I wanna stay wide open.
So Marvia asked, "Hey Shyvonne, I'm still keeping you and the kids in my prayers. Have you thought about some counseling for you and the kids, just to help them sort through all of the changes that are happening?" And yes, I have. We're definitely going to do it. A couple days ago, Ayana and Chris were arguing, and they were arguing about everything that's going on, mom and dad, and who's doing this and who's not doing this, and blah, blah, blah. I don't want to get into it. But they were basically saying the same thing, but since they're two different people, they have two different views. And it was so hard. I was trying to talk to both of them, but what I actually did is I had to separate them. And I spoke to Ayana and told her, you know what? Chris is not wrong. Chris sees things from Chris's perspective, and you're not wrong, and you see things from your perspective, and it's okay for y'all to have differing opinions. And they were just so upset, and Chris was crying, and it broke my heart. And then with Chris, I went and I sat and I talked with him, and we talked, and I told him, you can always come to me. You can always talk to me. You can ask me any questions. Everything is going to be okay. When you need a moment, it's okay. Sometimes you just can't put every little thing out in the world. But then also, I take Chris to school in the mornings and drop him off, and that's our time together. So then we also talk some more about it in the morning. But absolutely, I feel like we all need counseling as a family, and they may need it individually too, just so they can speak to someone who isn't a part of what's going on, and kind of, like you said, get their feelings out and go through the changes and all of that. So great question. Yes.
I see you smiling from miles away. You're the girl who makes me feel this way. The way you're shining on a rainy day, make the world a little better place. You got that sparkle in your eyes, making all the other guys stop and stare, but you'll be moving on. Baby, every time we touch, makes my heartbeat wanna rush. Can't believe that I'm the lucky one. You make me feel like a king every time that we're together.
So the next question is by Monique, and she said, "Hi Shyvonne, my questions are, how did you get started on your YouTube channel?" So I've always loved watching YouTube, but when I got pregnant with the twins, I was really sick during my entire pregnancy with them, and I ended up getting sent home to work from home. And I would watch YouTube, because I did a lot with numbers. So YouTube would be playing in the background. And the two people that I remember watching the most was the Bells Plus Two, and also Just Fam. And I was like, oh, you know what? I want to just record the kids. They're growing up, the memories. I never thought about making money. I didn't even really truly know that they made money from YouTube, to be honest with you. I never paid it any attention. But those are the two that I remember watching. So after I had the twins, you get nervous. I've always had cameras, and I've always taken a lot of pictures. I actually went to school for film for a year. And so I knew how to edit and record and all of that. And I was like, okay, I'm just going to start my YouTube channel and, have these memories to look back on. So that's really how I got started. I got started in 2015 is when I really started uploading, but I really did it as a hobby, like here and there. And it was more for me and my family, to be honest with you. I wasn't trying to get people to watch or things like that. It was just for me and my family. And then what motivated you to keep doing it for as long as you have? So what finally motivated me is that I had a job where I was making a really decent amount of money. And then my job was eliminated and I started doing it was like a customer service job, but it was a work from home job that I really enjoyed. But it wasn't enough money for me. It wasn't enough money. So I said, you know what? I know people do YouTube and I know they make money and I can do it too. You know, it's something that I love to do. I love to clean and decorate and things like that. And I see people doing it and I can do it too. So my goal was, I had a vehicle, I had an SUV and I had paid it off, but I knew that it was time to get another SUV because my transmission was gone. And I was like, oh man, I don't really have the money to get this transmission fixed and I'm going to have another car payment. So let me see if I can just make YouTube videos and have enough to pay my car payment. And that was my goal. So I just started being really consistent and, you know, that was my goal, to get my car note paid. And once I hit that, I was like, wow, I'm getting my car note paid. So this is amazing. Let me see what else I can do. And so that motivated me to keep going. Now, as far as the backyard videos, the videos that have gone viral, I absolutely did not think they would. It was just something that I knew I wanted to do. I had to do, like I had to do the kitchen. I had to renovate that kitchen because I wanted it to look a certain way. The backyard, in my opinion, I had to do the backyard because I wanted the kids to have a safe place to go relax and for us to be outside. So it was things that I wanted to do that we had to do. So what motivated me truly was seeing that I could make money and actually continue to grow and support my family. That's what motivated me. I love your energy and the overall realness of your channel, and I've been watching since 2019. Keep going. You're awesome. Thank you so much, Monique. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. And then also, I will say that too, is that I never tried to be like anybody else. I really don't follow the trends of YouTube or anything like that. I post what I feel is relevant in my world, and I'm always trying to be as natural and transparent as I possibly can be. I just try and be real, and it's just nice to have genuine people who enjoy the videos and who like us as a family and like our personality and like our realness. I really truly appreciate that. And I enjoy the videos. Like, some people do it, I mean, to make money, but I truly enjoy what I do. I enjoy the videos. I like looking back at them. I like looking at the stuff. I like looking at how I decorate it. And it brings me joy. It brings me happiness.
Every time that we're together, our love keeps getting stronger. I feel we can make this moment last just forever. All night, I want some of that repetition. Ooh, girl, you know you got no competition. Just be yourself, that is your only mission. 'Cause you're the one in a million. So don't ever stop. Never ever stop. So don't ever stop. Never ever stop.
So the next question is by Mandy, and she said, Mandy Jane, how have you managed to stay so strong and enthusiastic throughout? Do you have some music that gives you good vibes so that you can relax and chill? Love your videos and your journey, and I wish you so much good stuff for the future. And so how do I manage to stay so enthusiastic without? I really truly have positive thoughts. There was a time in my life when I would say 2016, 2017, where I actually contemplated taking myself out of this world. I really did. I thought of different ways and everything, and it was a really dark place for me. I actually went and got some counseling. I got some medicine, and I knew that I needed that help. And now I wake up, and even though some things may not go as planned, I still know that God is good and I have a great life. My kids and I, we are healthy. He blessed us with a home. We have transportation. I have a loving family. My mother-in-law and that side of the family, we still all have really good relationships. They haven't gotten involved, too much when it comes to me. Now, what they're saying to Chris or whatever, I don't know. But, we still have a good relationship. I try and keep them involved in what's happening with the kids. And also, my mom and my sisters and stuff, like, we have great relationships. And I try to wake up every day with positivity. Even though I'm not truly speaking to Chris right now. And that's a choice that I've made. I have no desire to speak with him. He still is trying to get his business off the ground, and there's information that I've collected that I'm going to pass on to him because why not? Here, I hope you do well. I want you to do well. Be a good dad, take care of your kids, spend quality time with them, all of that. And I know that life is short, and that's why I'm open to new relationships, another relationship, because I know that life is short and I just want to be happy. I just want to be happy and loved, and I want to give. I feel like I'm a great woman and that I have a lot to offer someone. And I love my kids. I love spending time with them. I love making memories with them. And I don't know, I just try to find the goodness in everything. And I will say, I'm the type of person, I like everyone until you do something that tells me that that you shouldn't be in my space. You shouldn't be in my place. You don't need to be around. I truly like everyone. So that's me. So yeah, I just try to find the good in everything. I really do. And it's hard sometimes, don't get me wrong. And I have my days. But there are so many more good days than bad days. So I think that's the last question for now, because I'm about to show y'all the final reveal, and I just want to talk about a few things because people ask me where I get certain things. And yeah, I'm just lighting my candles. I'm just lighting the candles. These candles smell so good. And yeah, I just thank y'all so much for watching. I love y'all so much. I really, truly do. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Now let's hop into this reveal. And like I said, I did decorate, but not too much. Now y'all know we use the dining room table a lot. So I didn't want to put too much on the dining room table. So I have my runner that I got from Ross. I think that was like $10 or $11. I have my 2 bunnies from Ross that were 99¢. I put some flowers in my gold vase, and I have my candle from Target. Yes. And I may switch out the yellow flowers. I don't know. Yellow is so beautiful. And then we have this sideboard over here that I got from Homary, it's Homary, Homary. And then I just decorated this shelving unit a little bit. Nothing too much, just very simple, because why not? Why not? I put a little bit more decor in the living room. And then I redid the bar cart, and I have a bunny on there. And I think that looks so classic and so pretty. And then we have the mantle. And I got the majority of this stuff from Ross for 99¢. Someone had asked me about the tree right here. I got that tree from HomeGoods. It was $24.99. And yes, it's just very simple, but it gives that pop of color that I love. And yeah, here's the full dining room, guys. I love it. I love it. I love how spacious it is. It's so spacious. And again, I am thinking about getting a new dining room table and chairs, and that will be coming soon, I guess. And then we have the living room. which I absolutely love. I decorated the shelving, as you can see a little bit, with my bunnies and things like that. And then these lilac pillows are my absolute favorite. So I just, yeah, very simple, but beautiful. Just a little bit of spring and Easter. I got this banner from Ross. It was 99¢. And also I got the stuff on top of the mantle where it has the Easter sign. I have 2 bunnies up there. I got that from Ross as well. And again, the lilac pillows I got from Amazon, and I will link those in my Amazon store for you guys. And I also got the lilac throw. I got the Easter pillows from Marshalls and Ross. Definitely check out my hauls whenever I post my hauls, guys. And I didn't spend too much money. I know it may have looked like it, but I really didn't spend too much money on the Easter decor this time around. And I still had a whole bin of Easter decor that's downstairs. So if I don't use it next year, then I will definitely donate it, give it away. And then I made the table very simple to me. I just put the praise the Lord, because a lot of things that you see around a house, like one of the signs says, it's not about the bunny, it's about the lamb. So the kids know about Easter and all of that. They know. But yeah, I just tried to make it very simple, but also give that pop of colors that we were looking for. And I love it. I love it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. And I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye. Mwah.
Makes my heartbeat wanna rush. Can't believe that I'm the lucky one. Hey, all night I want some of that.